That's how the AI is meant to function. Just no fucking does.
Guys, man, really. I've been here 2 hours. This guy's 1 in. I've got this. Just keep swinging. The guy's not got yeah, man. Let's go up. Yeah, that one's here. Okay, you're on the fucking side. I'm still in hit. It's a perfect angle so you can see where fucking in the world. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, just go 66 already. Please. 3 more. That's all it takes. Oh my god. Alright, that's 6. So this goes. We drop that again. Block. Only got 6 obsidian. Fuck. Otherwise we would have had it. Alright, we'll pretend. And then you'd be building the portal. Fuck. It'd be low 3 on that. If I went 6 for 6 and got 10 obsidian. So yeah, that's the potential. Because I've had the trades on that before. Like, I haven't not had those trades before of 10 obsidian there. So here's the ideal miracle. Alright, so you'd be here, you get your last rod, and then, god damn, you're gonna throw this, increase this, land here, and then drop again, pick up your items, and then increase again. And that's the ideal miracle. So you only want a small amount of gold because your only priority is to get pearls here. And then that was a bad gold throw. You can just get it in the hole and it saves time on them pathing in. I got 4 piglins, which is a good amount. You can get 3 and then that's where it becomes problematic. The most you're gonna have, I've had in bridge so far at least, is 5 without strays. And you don't actually need the whole chalice. The only reason I get the whole chalice is because you're waiting for trades anyway. In practice, I was doing only 2 gold blocks and then I was only getting 6 gold blocks at the chalice. But you don't get pearls very often. And then here's the miracle part. So I'm going to this chunk border here and like 1 block behind it because chunks remember, I'm pretty sure at least in my testing, chunks remember when there is a surface on the edge of it. Even if the chunk should technically be unloaded, the surface is remembered, so you have to go 1 block back. And the wall doesn't need to be this big, but you know, learning. And then the reason it's on the edge is so you can line it up, because you can technically see the wood in planar, but you can't see it when you're looking straight at it. So I build the pole to the left of the chunk border, so I can just throw to the left of this red line. And there I just hit the bottom gravel. But now I hit the top of the gravel. And what's weird is I'm on 2 RD and I just increased by 1, but the pearl didn't load in because there is some strange interaction with going like 2 and 3 render seem to have just really fucking odd mechanics. They don't function any differently. No, that's what we think, Exosolver, but it's not true. At 3 RD, if you throw this pearl, the pearl lands. At 2 RD, if you throw this pearl, the pearl doesn't land. In my experience. But if you increase from 2 to 3, it doesn't land. Which is really weird. And yeah, so you need to have, it needs to be extremely tight because you need the pigs to be loaded and you need the pearl to be unloaded, and they can't obviously be in the same chunk. And then what you're looking at is, obviously I'm going -X here, so I'm looking at my X. You can't even fucking see it. Can I enable cursor? No. Okay, that's good. Maybe here? Nope, can't enable cursor. But if you look at chunk on the left, it's where it says 014 and 343. I'm looking at the X, which is 3, and every time I cross a chunk border, I'm increasing by 1 so that the pigs are loaded. And then when you throw pearls, you just need to know the change that you got. So I just crossed 2 chunks and 1 pearl, so I increased by 2 as soon as I landed. And then over here I go from -1 to -4. So I increase by 3 when I land. And then every time I cross a chunk border, just increase by 1. From -7 to -10. And then what turns out to be really fucking annoying is when you've got a chunk border on a blaze spawner, which is going to be extremely common, I'm pretty sure. You have to drop render every time you cross over and increase render every time you cross, like, back. And if I had another pearl here, the piglins were not in the ring, but obviously I'm in the ring right now. So ideally what would happen is, once I've got my rods, there is an even like deeper miracle that you can do where you reload the pearl, pick up the items. No, what's the order? So you pick up your 6th rod, then you hang a pearl at the fortress, and you hang the pearl by reloading the pearl at the bastion. And then when the pearl at the bastion has been reloaded, you obviously pick up your items and then increase render again to reload the fortress pearl. So you teleport from the fortress to the bastion to the fortress, and ideally like less than 5 seconds. Which would be fucking sick. And that's like kind of where I got the name from, is because you're just doing so much shit in such a short amount of time. And then here I wasn't sure what to do. Yeah, I'll try to do it in creative. I've got my own fucking timer in the way. 350, which isn't that bad.